S.T.A.L.K.E.R. Shadow of Chernobyl is a game full of mysteries, secrets and hidden objects for the players to discover. Hello stalkers and welcome to the Anomalous Dugout. In this video we will show all the secret objects, hidden loot and rare artifacts that can be found in the game, from the Cordon up to the Dark Valley. Just to be clear, we will not cover the secret stashes, of which you can get the coordinates from corpses, but rather items that are scattered in the wild and inside the most interesting boxes, as well as the rarest artifacts. With that said, let's get straight into it. Okay, so one thing you wanna always do in Stalker is to break all the boxes you can find, because they can contain random loot. For example, in the Rookie Village, check all the cellars and you will find some energy drinks and some food like sausages, bread and canned food. There is also a vodka hidden in this fireplace. And you want to check this roof, this house roof, where a metal box contains some anti-rads and some bandages. And this cellar also contains a pretty nice artifact. But the most important item you wanna get is located on a roof, so get on the ladder near Wolf and run and jump on the other roof. And here on a box you are gonna get a mercenary suit, which is very nice for the beginning of the game. Now, after you've cleared the Rookie Village, you wanna go south near the military checkpoint inside these bushes. And there a box will contain 400 standard pistol ammo, which is a nice boost for the beginning of the game. And on the other side of the road you can get another artifact from one of those boxes. At the place where you're supposed to save Tolik, near the Rookie Village, there is this trailer, and inside you will be able to find a special PB silenced pistol. And after saving Nimble, it gives you a quest to find a special bandit suit, and it's located inside this tunnel right there. There is also this locomotive in the Cordon, on which there is an artifact as well as a shotgun. Near the mill you want to get on the roof and break this little box. All the content will fall inside the building through the roof, and what you'll get is some Kalashnikov ammo as well as a silencer. And here you also want to get to these boxes where there is another normal bandit suit. To get to the military checkpoint, you can go on the hole in the fence here and then jump on this rubble. This will allow you to jump on the toilets and then on the roof. And here there are a lot of boxes that you can smash, which will contain some food, but also most of the content will fall through the roof, so you must go under. There are the documents for Sidrovich, as well as some loot like ammo and food. And here the content of the boxes you broke, so a lot of food, some ammo, and 2 special military suits that have special properties. So there is a lot of other little loot scattered around in the military buildings. And in the other building you can get a Kalashnikov, Makarov and other ammo, and there is also a lot of food scattered on the other building as well. At the central checkpoint under the bridge there is also some small loot you can get, some food and also a military medkit inside this box. And at the place where you're supposed to meet with Fox, you can get under this roof, go through the hole, and get to the other room, in which there is this box as well as some bread here. And yeah, most of the content of the box will fall. And the last thing is, at this northern checkpoint, you want to get on the ladder and jump onto this fence. And with this fence you can get to the roof of the checkpoint itself. And here you will get a Walker pistol, which you're not supposed to acquire this early into the game. First we go into the vehicle scrapyard and into the small cabin where these boxes will give you some supplies, and then there is a tower with boxes on it, and you need to shoot at them to break them open. And here you will get a ton of special ammo, so there's like more than 1,000 9 by 19 millimeter armor piercing ammo on there. Then in the small bandit camp there is some food scattered around, and right behind there is a big Anomalous field that contains some artifacts. Unfortunately, most of the time you cannot get them because you cannot go through the anomalies themselves, but there is usually 2 very rare artifacts, souls, as you can see here. Then we have this small bandit camp that has some medical supplies as well as some ammo in these boxes. And inside this small forest there is also a box that interestingly contains some grenades with other supplies. It's pretty cool to get grenades here. And then inside the big hangar there are these boxes inside this trailer, as well as some food scattered near the campfire right there. And outside in another trailer you will have other resources as well as a bandit suit. Now inside this tunnel there is a special weapon, so you want to be very careful here because of the high number of anomalies. Throw a lot of bolts and beware of the high level of rotations. And when you get to the end of the tunnel there is a corpse that has a special 9mm Viper submachine gun. There are a lot of artifacts on the irradiated hills, but there is especially one rare artifact near this metallic structure, which is a fire battery right there. And also near the exit to the Dark Valley you can get an electrical battery inside these anomalies. There is not a lot of loot in the Agroprom, but here in this cabin you have a mercenary suit, and also there is a ton of artifacts in the Agroprom, but one of the most important ones is located here in the north of the swamp. So there is an electro battery here, and to the southeast in these anomalous fields there is also a night star artifact. You will see it because it's the brightest, and here it is inside the irradiations. Then in the underground we also have some interesting artifacts. So during the night a moonlight will spawn in this tunnel, so just wait for the anomaly and make a run for it. Here it is, a moonlight. Then in the room where you have to fight a bloodsucker, there is a small box that contains some grenades, which could be very helpful to fight the bloodsucker. And a little bit further down you will find a very rare urchin artifact right there. And finally the last thing we can get from here is everything from the S.T.A.L.K.E.R stash. So we've got some boxes here and not much in this corner, but there is like a free artifact here, And there should be a stalker suit in the other corner right there. And then there are a lot of boxes with random loot, medkits, a lot of ammo, a bandit suit, as well as some grenades, and a standard Kalashnikov and a special Strelok Kalashnikov. At the top of the tower near the bar there is a metal box that usually contains ammo. And then near the transition to the army warehouses there are a lot of boxes that you can get some loot from if you're lucky. And the same thing goes from these boxes near the entrance of the bar. And inside the bar itself you can actually steal all the food and drinks from all the customers without repercussions. And if you've ever wondered if you can go at the back of the bar, where you can, you just use this little technique. So you drop your suit, jump on it, and then you're gonna jump on the guard and crouch, and here you go, you are behind the bar. So here you can pick up some energy drinks. There are 2 of them, and yeah, you are behind the bar and you can actually go into the back rooms, but unfortunately there is nothing very interesting to see here. There are just some furniture, and yeah, sadly it's just empty. But yeah, that's what the back rooms of the bar look like, if you were wondering. And yeah, they were supposed to be used at some point into the game, but this was scrapped. But the AI for the guard remains, so it just steps out to let you go out. That's pretty cool. Near the entrance of the Dark Valley you have some artifacts, and especially a soul here. And then inside this farm near the stalkers you have some metal boxes with some ammo and other little things. And then inside the bandit base there is this trailer which contains a mercenary suit. Then there are some other boxes scattered inside the base that can contain small other things such as ammo, bandages and grenades. But the main event is the bandit reserve here that has a lot of vodka bottles, 3 Kalashnikovs, as well as 2 submachine guns, and yeah, a lot of things contained in boxes like medical supplies, a mercenary, a bandit suit, ammo. There is also shotgun ammo in this box, and yeah, some other boxes with random loot inside. So a lot of things that can be picked up here. And in Borov's office you can actually pick up items through the doors even though they're locked, which is pretty weird, but I don't know if the doors are supposed to be openable or if it's just a bug that you can pick up the items, but yeah, you just can. And yeah, inside here as well, and there is also some ammo inside his desk. Near the exit of the base there is also a crate with random loot. And one interesting thing is that if you go to the roof you can actually jump on this crate here and break the planks on the window. And this is actually a secret room that maybe was planned to have something special at some point, but here it's just empty and very radioactive, but still an interesting place to be sure. And there is this metal structure outside that has also a lot of very interesting items, and especially a mammoth beads artifact as well as a spring artifact inside the box. Then in the buildings near the entrance of the laboratory, there is a suit here inside these tubes, and on the top floor you can get an RPG with a rocket already on the chamber, so that's pretty useful. Inside laboratory X18 there are some anti-rads hidden at the back of this room, and then in the locker room there are a lot of small things you can get, but most importantly you can get an AK with a grenade launcher and also a monolith suit here. So yeah, here's the AK with the grenade launcher. In this small bathroom you can get some other anti-rads. And in the room with fire anomalies there is a very rare crystal artifact. And in the rooms near the place where you have to fight the pseudo giants there is these boxes, and yeah, up this fridge as well there is a box that contains some loot. And a little bit further inside the room you will see another RPG with one rocket. Near the end of the lab there is this room with a lot of supplies scattered around in these closets and in these boxes, so they're basically preparing you for the boss battle. And that will be the end of part 1. If you liked it, be sure to stick around to not miss part 2, which is coming very soon. Thank you for watching, stalkers, and goodbye.